Look over there.
Can't see it. Too high up.
Turn around. That's it. Right, there we go. Oh, it's just started to rain. What a change.
Oh.
Weather in the last, what, 4 or 5 days?
Yeah.
Dreadful.
And after that really hot spell, it's just gone. It rained all day yesterday, didn't it? So we couldn't do a lot. Well, we did do a lot with editing again, weren't we?
Yeah. Yeah, we're up to date with our videos now. So if you're watching this, the last video we uploaded was Arriving Here.
Arriving Here.
Yeah. So I spent yesterday editing and getting uploaded videos, and we went for a meal last night at the Golden Lion.
Yeah.
And that was very nice, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. Had to book, and we had a nice table in the corner, didn't we?
Yeah. Good job. Good job.
They're getting out to put their key in the box.
Yeah.
We know where it is now.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about this site this morning, and I mean, the loos are pretty ancient, really, I suppose, aren't they?
Yeah.
The wastewater point and the freshwater drains were both blocked this morning. So I think it's definitely in need of a makeover. Right.
Yeah, one of the reviews I read said that there are plans to update the toilet blocks.
Yeah. I hope they don't change the grass pitches, because I quite like.
In 200 yards, turn left onto Chapel Lane.
I quite like the grass pitches.
Yeah.
Turn left onto Chapel Lane, then enter the roundabout.
Okay.
So we're going into Winchester, aren't we?
Yeah.
Hoping to look at the Bishop's Palace and have a little walk round. Programme Mrs. Satnag to go to a car park in Colebrook Street.
Okay.
Because they say that's 5 minutes from the palace.
At the roundabout, take the second exit to A31.
It's a weird junction this. Which way are we going here now? It's across there.
Across there, yeah, A31 the other way.
So you've got to crane your neck round to the right to see this junction behind me. Watch the ones on the roundabout.
This lane closes.
And this lane closes.
Yeah.
So we obviously went through the crash barrier there.
We should have called this tour the A31 tour.
We spent a lot of time on the A31, haven't we? Which way are we going here?
Yeah, up here.
Straight on.
Yeah.
At the roundabout, take the second exit to B3330.
How many threes?
3, I think.
We're in Winchester.
At last.
At last. Had a bit of a problem with the camera. But, couldn't record us getting here.
No.
Side. Someone's decided to play the saxophone for us.
That's nice, isn't it?
Debenhams here.
Yeah.
Mum used to work at Debenhams.
Sad, isn't it?
Yeah. Right.
So there's some signs pointing down this path.
I can't see because I'm this side of it.
Right.
Okay, Wolvesley Castle and Water Meadows. Okay. Okay, found the signs for the castle. Well, that's Winchester College. It says open every day 2 to 4 p.m. Well, there's a sign outside that says it's closed. For access to Wolvesley Castle, use next entrance. That's the Bishop of Winchester's office.
Very impressive, isn't it?
Yeah. So, we'll come to Wolvesley Castle. One of the greatest medieval buildings in England, the palace of the powerful and wealthy bishops of Winchester. Throughout the medieval period, bishops of Winchester held one of the highest positions of power in the English church as well as national politics, owned vast estates stretching from Somerset to London. Although known today as a castle, Wolvesley was in fact a luxurious palace. The original approach was through a gate in the city wall, positioned roughly where you're standing. So this led to an outer courtyard containing stables, barns, a great ball store, bishop's prison. As you walk along the path, look to your right, see the city wall of Winchester. To the left is the remaining wing of a Baroque house built in the 1680s to replace the old palace. It's still the private home of the present Bishop of Winchester.
So I just passed, wasn't it? Very nice.
Yeah. Okay, let's have a look.
Free entry.
Free entry, okay. I see. So that's the original wall around the city then, over there. And that's the Bishop's residence at the moment.
His current gaff. Come on.
Yeah, so we're inside the old city walls. Yeah, so I think that's basically saying the same. The building was badly damaged during the Civil War and abandoned in the 1680s. A new palace was built on part of the site and it's now in the care of English Heritage. And that's what we're looking at. Admission free. Okay. Ooh. I must admit, we saw this on Herman Hits the Road, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We're not following them, are we? Because that was a while ago. Home of Bishop Henry. Oh.
It's quite windy today as well. So it says this is the home of Bishop Henry. And the surviving ruins of Wolvesley were largely the creation of one man, Bishop Henry of Blois, 1129 to 1171, who built a palace befitting his immense wealth and powerful position. And he became bishop in 1129 when the residence consisted of a large hall block, the West Hall, which had been built in about 1110 by the previous bishop, William Giffard.
Didn't live very long, did he? 42 years?
No, he said he carried on adding new buildings, starting with a hall block, the East Hall. He added a keep, a defensive tower and 2 gatehouses. And directly in front of you are the foundations of one of these gatehouses, which stood within the southern entrance courtyard. It says it is his work that comprises most of the ruins that you see today.
Oh, that's really impressive when it was here.
Yeah. So this was the gatehouse then?
Yeah. Unusual, isn't it? Along one side.
Yeah. Must have been rooms on the other side. blocked off door or big window. Well, this was some place.
It was big, wasn't it?
What a shame. All this is lost, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a
There's a
pantry
pantry. Serving the East Hall.
Probably thinks there might be some food in there.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
No? It's long gone. I'm standing in a nice puddle here to read this. See if we can get round that side. Yeah, so the East Hall was a public audience chamber of Henry of Blois, designed for large assemblies and ceremonial occasions. It said it was probably built in 1138. He built a house like a palace, he says, in the annals. He remodelled the building to raise the hall to first floor level. So, and that's all that's left, really.
Yeah. Good.
And this is about the fortification of Wolvesley. There was a tower here then. Well, that's what we're looking at here.
That's that.
Yeah. There's an original latrine tower. It said Wyman's Tower was originally built as a latrine, but at the time of the siege or just afterwards it was encased in solid stone to form a stronghold. So this is during the reign of King Stephen, and Stephen and Empress Matilda were both claiming the throne. As Stephen's brother and advisor Bishop Henry was close to the centre of these affairs. And in 1141 King Stephen was captured by Matilda's forces. Henry deserted his brother and welcomed the Empress to Winchester, preparing to consecrate her as queen. However, he soon alienated by her attitude and returned to his brother's cause. With the help of Stephen's other supporters, Henry laid siege to Winchester with Matilda trapped inside. So its accounts of the siege are confusing, but Wolvesley certainly played its part. At the height of the fighting, Bishop Henry's defenders rained down fire on the town, destroying parts of the city. The Empress was defeated and Stephen was restored to the throne. Bishop Henry had betrayed both sides in the conflict. Possibly because of his insecure position in the years following the siege, he fortified his palace, erecting the large tower to our left and the massive Wyman's Tower in front of us. Henry seems to have been attempting to restore his reputation as a leading figure of authority, giving the palace an appearance of a strong castle. With temptation to look in these windows, isn't there? What's in there then? Anything? Nope.
Not see anything but a load of rubble.
No. They look like the blocks falling off this bit as well. That looks quite recent, that does. Gate there.
Kitchens.
Pigeons.
Yeah.
Pigeon alert. Can't read that. Can you read it?
It says this tower was probably constructed by Bishop Henry between 1141 and 1154.
If I do that,
For 500 years it
I could turn
served
it
as
upside down.
a great kitchen.
Yeah.
From the outside, this building looks like a great tower. The walls are in fact very thin. It seems that the building was always intended to just be, you know, a kitchen.
Okay. Can't see where the ovens were. Maybe they're over there then. Yeah. So we reckon the fire was in
over there.
A little oven over there. It's a big kitchen, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Look what they were. Doorway, maybe? Doesn't look like a doorway though, does it?
Yeah.
We'll never know. We'll go out here, Pops, see what's out here.
Attractive with those tiles, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I suppose that, yeah, must have been a doorway that.
Yeah.
Because they've got the tiles around the doors, haven't they? Mind you, I think it's just decorative, isn't it?
It is, yeah, but it's nice.
Yeah. You quite like that. Didn't we have that effect on our
At Letchworth, didn't
Letchworth
we?
house?
Yeah, we did.
Had tiles for
For the bottom of the windows.
yeah, for the windowsill.
Yeah.
So,
That sort of idea, really, with like mortar
yeah.
in between, wasn't
Mortar
it? It was
in between
like
the tiles.
two. Yeah, it's quite nice.
What do you reckon, Pops? Good one?
Nowhere to climb, she says again.
No, it's all been on the flat, hasn't it?
Won't let you up in the tower, will they?
No. Yeah, I know.
Judging from that, it looks like that all fell down, doesn't it?
Yeah. They're in,
Just leave it here.
well, they must have knocked the wall down and just left the rubble.
Yeah. We came in there, didn't we? It's a huge place, this.
Yeah. Yeah, travelling lifestyle, it says Wolvesley was one of the many grand houses and castles owned by the bishops of Winchester, who spent much of the time travelling in order to carry out their duties. There's all the dioceses that they had to visit.
21 areas in medieval England and Wales.
All the way up to Ivanhoe.
Yeah.
And down to the Isle of Wight. So the medieval diocese of Winchester covered Hampshire, Surrey and the Isle of Wight. Well, I thought I was busy when I worked for BT.
You covered a similar area,
So
didn't you? I think your area was bigger,
It wasn't a
actually.
diocese though, was it?
No. But it was all the way down to Cornwall, wasn't it?
It was. Oh, look at that entrance there. Another board round here. So this is the treasury. Winchester pipe rolls, the annual accounts of the bishop's extensive estates, and the bishop's money were once stored within this gatehouse. And they derived their wealth from vast landholdings, one of the richest estates of medieval England. A yearly income and expenditure on the estate was recorded in great detail in the pipe rolls. An astonishing series of documents covering the years from 1208 until 1710 and 11. It said each year the estate manors totaled up their accounts, sent the profit in cash directly to the treasury at Wolvesley. In the year 1301, 1302, this profit totalled 5,188 million, over 2 million in today's money. Income was generated from land rents, sales of produce and fees imposed at the courts. So after the 1370s, pipe rolls were probably stored in this gatehouse where the treasurer quarters and the treasury was located. Today they're in the Hampshire Record Office. Probably in there somewhere. Or in there somewhere.
So we'd have been in here, Poppy, doing the books.
You'd be doing the books, would you? Would you have done pounds, shillings and pence there?
13... I don't know. It's a good question, that. What was the currency in 1302?
I don't know.
Well, was it pounds or
Poppy
marks or?
Don't know. I think there was more there as well. Well, it's incredible, isn't it? They kept the records right up to the 1700s.
Yeah, yeah.
Imagine 400 years of accounts.
Wow, Ruth, and you thought you had a lot.
That looks like a Roman solarium, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
House.
Yeah, it does.
Let's find out what that is.
Well, she's found some steps to go up. You
Oh,
going up
sorry.
there?
Oh, she's happy now.
Good.
Okay.
So, early medieval plumbing.
Go on, you can read that, then I'll go over here.
Right. Bishop Henry employed the latest innovative technology at his palace, installing one of the earliest known medieval examples of a piped water system. It says key to the water supply system was a substantial well house in the central courtyard located at the bottom of the steps behind you. There was a well house down there.
I don't know where that is then. Oh, is that down here? I don't know.
It's down there. Well, it says located at the bottom of the steps behind you.
Oh.
Behind us.
Okay, must be
Is it
down there
this?
somewhere.
Down there?
Don't know.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so the well house would have been over there somewhere. Right, go on then, so.
Yeah, so it was rebuilt by Henry in 1130.
Yeah.
It says a pipe ran from this well house towards the centre of the courtyard, where it probably fed an ornamental tank. The
Nice.
overflow from this tank was piped off towards the southern courtyard, where it fed a settling tank and another well house.
Okay.
So there's quite a lot of plumbing involved, wasn't there?
Yeah, all the way over there.
In fact, he had 3 well houses
All right. Yeah,
and an ornamental tank.
yeah. So what's all that? I still don't know what all that is. I suppose that's where the water ran, isn't it?
The area to your left was the basement.
I'm looking at the wrong. I'm looking the wrong way round, aren't I? We're sort of.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's,
so that's the latrine
block.
Right, that's the toilets.
That's the toilets.
Yeah,
down
obviously
there.
got the water to take the
stuff
away.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah. The drain's still visible today and it emptied through 2 arches into the moat.
Into the moat.
Surrounded the palace.
So stunk everyone else out.
Yeah, that's right. Lovely.
Yeah. So there's a little bit here about the early palace and the West Hall.
There's been a bishop's residence 150 years before Bishop Henry. Oh, go through here, Pops. Go on then.
Go on, boss, they're just stones. Nothing to eat. Feels like bits are falling off it already.
Yeah.
All the time, I mean. Yeah, so it says this is the bakehouse. The boundary wall was erected in about 1374. Over the next 2 centuries, a series of bakehouses were built, rebuilt and extended adjacent to it. This is where the bread was made.
Yeah, it's a mill.
Well, there's been a mill since the 12th century. Took its name from Segrim's Fault, a stream diverted in 1360 to increase power. Segrim's was the city's principal grain mill. The original existing structure was built in 1885 at the head of the canal known as the Itchen navigation.
Is that here?
Says this is the only visible section of the city's Roman walls that remains. It was completed in the 3rd century AD and enclosed an area of 133 acres. That's the only bit that's left.
There's more at Verulamium.
What do you reckon to that? Got a nice little river view here, and they've closed it all off because they're doing some canal works, I think. Aelfred, there he is, the founder of the kingdom and nation. Some fantastic old buildings in here, aren't there? I'm not even sure what that is. If someone from Winchester can tell us, but it looks like a station building. Oh, got me climbing hills now. Where are we going?
St Giles's viewpoint.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Hope St Giles appreciates this. There we are. Sign for it. Oops. Oh, blimey.
That's the same.
Oh. All right for some, isn't it? Need 4 legs. Even more steps. Well, you're not getting puffed out, eh, Pops? No, I am. And again. Yeah, it's a long way up. Oh, still around here. Go on, puppy. Up here on our own, Pops. It's got a viewpoint. So you got the cathedral, High Street. Over there, the palace. Yeah. Right, it says, for centuries, visitors and local residents have enjoyed this panoramic view from St Giles Hill, site of the famous medieval fair. 1736, it inspired brothers Samuel and Nathaniel Buck to create the engraving here. Well, not here, but a copy of it. Shows a depopulated city recovering from centuries of economic decline and becoming a city of elegance. Construction of Charles II's palace in 1682 attracted people of social standing. And you can see that up on the hill somewhere behind, and to the right over there somewhere. And the debtors' prison next to it. St Giles was a place for the fashionable to promenade, but for the figures of the foreground, perhaps this was no ordinary day. Seemed to be witnessing the city in flood. The lower part of the High Street and the gardens below St John's Room appear to be underwater. Can it be that the garden wall of Abbey House, all that's stopping the water from reaching the cathedral, there, Wolvesley Palace there, and Winchester College, which is there. Winchester College is over there, Palace is over there. Oops, sorry. You made it?
Made it, yeah.
Well done.
Just took me time.
Yeah. So 8 over. Oh, I can't quite see it. Can you hold Puppy for us? Over there are the medieval walls. Yeah, so there's the abbey that we couldn't go in. See if we can see the, what is it, the palace on the top of the hill. King Charles Palace on the top of the hill up there.
King Charles Palace?
Yeah, Charles II's palace on top of the hill, behind, just behind the abbey. And just to the right is the what was the debtors' prison. Debtors' prison. And behind us is where they used to hold the fair. And that's where we were earlier. You've been sensible, aren't you, Pops, having a little rest? Oh.
I'm going to fall off.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was nice. We spent about 4 hours there, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
And we obviously didn't get into the cathedral or into the Great Hall where the round table is because, well, Poppy couldn't go in either anyway, but the Great Hall you had to book tickets.
Yeah, what are you doing over there?
Over there.
Hang on a minute. That's better.
Yeah. So, but it was good what we did do, wasn't it? Quite extensive walk round.
Yeah, and up St Giles Hill and all that.
Yeah, that was quite a climb.
Yeah, so I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Anything else to add?
No, I think that's it.
So tomorrow?
Blade and Chains, last sight on the tour.
Last sight, and It'll be the last time we ever go to Blade and Chains.
Oh, well, yeah, because it closes in September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a real
So
shame.
it's a bit sad.
Yeah. So I think that's it. So if you enjoyed it so far,
Did you, Poppy?
Poppy enjoyed it. I don't know if she's in the shop, but
No,
no,
probably not.
no.
Right, I think we're going to
Let
go.
it go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to enjoy a beer now.
Yeah.
I think I've earned it after getting up all those steps.
Yeah.
So give us a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Please hit the notifications icon and I'll get you an update when we go to Blade and Chains.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Is that it?
That's it, yeah.
I'm done.
Gone. Finish.
Bye.
End. Bye.